with the fire progressing to the east. Unfortunately, the fire's jumped Braidwood Road and is now on the northern side of Braidwood Road as well, and we've got crews responding out there in aircraft, endeavouring to sort of do something about managing that into the fire. Obviously it's being managed as part of the Currawan fire because the intention was for those at Main Road 92 to be part of the northern containment strategy. The weather conditions are fairly dire today as far as fire weather goes. The top temperature, we're looking in the upper 30s, and that's probably around Mongala and that Braidwood area, and it may get a bit higher than that.
You're still over there, Absy?
Yeah, I'm jumping now.
Yeah, I'm still in the same location. I'm staying west.
Yeah, copy.
So I've spent a lot of time researching, particularly in the United States, the kind of current thinking of recreational music making, which means that you're taking people who wouldn't think of themselves as musicians and creating music with them. If people say, oh, I don't have rhythm, you got to say, well, no, you do. You've just got to plug into it because it's really there. And that's all we're doing here.
Yes, I won't be coming back to
So today we've come to one of the many local farmers markets, which is rising up to meet the huge demand for the conscientious consumer who's looking for quality, fresh produce. But everything that you're buying here has been grown locally. It's sustainable and it's good for you. Gary, how are you?
Karen, how are you? Nice to see you.
You
You're
too.
well. Pork, all natural, hormone-free, free range. And what we do is in the afternoons, we pick up all the leftover leaves of the lettuce, apples, all the bruised fruit and vegetables from the markets, and they get fed to the pigs in the afternoon.
Our goat's cheese goes well, sweet or savoury.
Okay, I'll grab one of those, thanks.
Which were nothing less than concentration camps.
The end of the 60s and the world was on fire. The push for racial equality was too slow for a young generation. For Indigenous people, a tide of anger was rising.
The only political party in Australia until 1972 that ever supported Aboriginal rights was the Communist Party.
The Communist Party was a leading fighter in a whole number of new areas, in the fight against the Vietnam War, in women's social liberation, in support of the Aborigines.
None of us younger generation were really interested in becoming a communist. We saw ourselves first and foremost as Aboriginal nationalists, if you like.
A tourist missing for 9 days remains unaccounted for.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. She's upset.
Hey, what are you doing?
What do you want?
You filthy little thieves. Where is it? They stole it from us. My precious. Curse them. We hate them. It's ours it is, and we want it.